Hello guys, Art-Teeves here. This video is the first part of my new series that will cover one of the easiest ways to improvise in 3ds Max by using NURBS modeling. Just as usual, I won't be narrating the whole video, for I want to keep it long enough to cover the whole process of modeling, but I'll surely describe all crucial parts of the process. This flower isn't designed as a part of a typical game vegetation. Its poly count is pretty high for a plant, so it would be better to use it as some kind of an alchemy prop or maybe for some small scenes in indie projects. The finished version of this flower has 2.6K polygons and is textured in 2K Reso for demo purposes. It may look just fine with 1K Reso. Also, it doesn't have any trees, so it is pretty easy to use multiple versions of it that have different lots. I start modeling by creating a cylinder that has 9 sides. Actually, this is a cornerstone of the process, so you may want to use some even number if you want to play around with better symmetry. I convert my cylinder into an editable poly and activate NURBS modeling. Then I switch my coordinate system to local and start extruding some polygons by holding the Shift key. Then I simply edit the scale of some stems and small tentacles, rotation angles of some edges and stuff like that. I optimize the flower's modeling process to reduce the number of NURBS iterations required, thus keeping the poly count relatively low. I start modeling most tentacles by using Inset. Then I simply hold Shift, pull tentacles the way I want them to be, and then edit scale and rotation of their edges. If you want to highlight some part, you can always insert an edge loop into it. Holding the Shift key while adding an edge loop makes Max consider the actual shape flow of a particular part of your model. Basically, this is it. I used the same method to create each part of our flower. It doesn't get any trees, so we can always copy it, position it properly, increase the amount of iterations on its copy, and bake a smooth version onto our low poly object. I'll show you this process at the end of the video. For easiest baking, I break both the low poly and the high poly models into multiple parts that share positions properly. I give each corresponding part of the flower the same name that ends in either LP or HP suffix. Ensure your low poly model is smooth and free of unnecessary hard edges. Smoothing groups and seams will be inherited from the high poly version. In the next video, I'll demonstrate the unwrapping process in Max and Reason. A subsequent video will cover a simple texturing workflow using mostly default Substance Painter materials. And this is it. I'll stop narrating at this point. Also, I'll cut out the boring part of the video where I name each part of the low poly and the high poly flower. If you like my videos, be my guest and subscribe to my channel for more stylized content. And most importantly, have a great day.